Hey guys, welcome to the channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. But let's get into it. So this new article coming from republicworld.com, it's 2 years old, June 19th, 2020. But look at this. Milky Way almost done ripping Sagittarius dwarf to shreds, neighboring galaxy dying. Now, I don't know if this is news to you guys. It's kind of news to me, and that's one thing I want to get my point across is I'm not going to be one of those people where I find something and then I act like I know it all. No, I want to give you guys the cold, hard facts. If I don't know something and it's new to me, I want to be able to let you guys know. All of us, can actually talk about this because this is news to me about another galaxy intertwining with our galaxy. So let's start with this. A cataclysmic event might not cause major disturbance on Milky Way, but due to severe collisions in past 10,000 times, Sagittarius dwarf galaxy might be destroyed. So not just once, not just twice, not even 100 times, but 10,000 times the Sagittarius galaxy has been just on this trajectory, just colliding, going with it. But you'll see later on in this article. So let's get more into it. While astronomers have revealed that Sagittarius galaxy repeatedly smashed through the Milky Way, ways this as a result of gravitational forces, the Milky Way is said to completely, that's right, completely obliterate the neighboring galaxy this time, according to a series of simulations of the pair's dance recorded by the astronomers at Cambridge University in the UK. So they've been studying this for a while, guys. This isn't like new. Researchers Eugene Valisvy and Valisy Bulakarev, I butchered it, found that the dwarf galaxy has been closing in over billions of years, and in 2020, the galaxy might be destroyed and after nearly ripped to shreds over billions of years of collisions. Apologize over that. According to several studies published in the Science and Space Journal, the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy has had 3 previous collisions with the disk of Milky Way galaxy after its orbit tightened, spiraling around the galaxy's 10,000 times more massive than the Milky Way's trademark spiral structure over the past 6 billion years. Some collisions even triggered major star formation episodes, one of which may have given rise to the solar system. Yeah, so through these series of collisions, there's theories and to prove it that this was a way that our solar system was established. So put that in consideration. That's very interesting, isn't it? All right. According to a study published by European Space Agency ESA, a new study based on the data gathered by ESA's galaxy mapping powerhouse, Gaia discovered that while ripples caused by Milky Way and Sagittarius collisions seem to have triggered a major star formation episode and may have led to the formation of the sun. Yeah, all of this happening led to this sun that we appreciate every morning, that we see to the east rise and fall to the west every day. These series of events could have contributed to our sun, like crazy. Anyway, here's a little model that they have too. This is really one of the reasons why I picked this article. It's because they actually have a little mapping for it. So to give you guys a little gist of it. But there's one thing I want to stress is all this right here. All right, let's get into it. The Milky Way has cannibalized smaller galaxies, plural now, remember, galaxies, throughout the eons, adding them to our cosmic ranks whenever one strays too close. So, not just Sagittarius, that's the only one that we even know about, that our galaxy is actually intertwining with itself. There's multiple in the past, keyword multiple galaxies that the Milky Way has actually taken itself and intertwined with. So now, think about that at the very end of this. It's going to be very interesting. Whenever one strays too close, but sometimes in the past billion years, one of those meals got away. Even through a struggle, left a mark. A study by the European Space Agency published in Astronomy Journal said. Now, let's take a second to digest that. Like, what they're saying is that throughout the eons, multiple galaxies have been added on to the ranks of the Milky Way. Well, dang, kind of glad that we're part of the Milky Way. Just think about if you were part of those other galaxies. I mean, like, hey, it could attribute it to Jupiter or Saturn, like, who knows? But just to think, like, what could have happened to those guys? But yes, but let's look at this really right here, too. I'm going to put it up for you guys. As we get into this right now, so as you see here, Sagittarius dwarf galaxy approaching the Milky Way 8 billion years ago. And you see how it hooks over here 5.7 years ago. First Sagittarius passage, and then it just swings around using the momentum of our galaxy, of course. But then gravity, of course, brings it back around 1.9 billion years ago for a second passage. And look how closer it's getting, and look at the vapors that it's leaving behind, the trails. That's like the blocks of life, I can say, guys. Carbon, methane, all of this, you know what I mean, getting added to our galaxy. And then 1 billion years ago, swishing around, still seeing the trails, and what our current situation looks like right here. Like, look at this halo, look at this trail of pretty much stardust, life, ladies and gentlemen, life. The Sagittarius dwarf galaxy has been orbiting the Milky Way for billions of years. As it orbits around at 10,000 more miles, the Milky Way gradually tightened. It started colliding with our galaxy's disk. I don't even have to read it. Like, just look at these pictures. Like, it is just mind-boggling, guys. The illustration is just amazing, giving us a nice visual for this. Now, let's get back into the article. In the past 300 to 900 million years, when Sagittarius dwarf galaxy collided with the Milky Way, there was a cosmic fender bender. I know, I'm pretty sure you guys have been in a fender bender before. Hate to get into them, but not too serious. But that set millions of stars moving like ripples on a pond, which tracked by the European Space Agency Gaia spacecraft, and the observance of the motion of the nearly 6 million stars were published in the journal Nature. Further, in the study, revealed that the ring-like structures in the Milky Way disk cause external perturbations upon collisions due to the orbital resonance in the galactic plane. And while the disk is dynamically young, these severe collisions would destroy the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy. Once again, let me hold up with the article. I'm so glad I freaking live in Milky Way galaxy. Without much harm to the Milky Way here are the pictures released by the European Space Agency as the previous collisions. But yeah, so at the end of this article is just pretty much just pictures that we've gotten through the Hubble Heritage Team by NASA. If you watch my videos, you know how I feel about NASA. But yeah, just want to give you these little last videos. Like, it's just amazing. This one really caught my eye. Like that. Just look at this. Our galaxy, of course, with the spirals, you can see it trailing off. And Sagittarius being ripped apart, literally, by our galaxy. It's just amazing. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys liked the article. But before we go, I had some questions, and I feel like you guys have some questions also. Like, what new planets were formed from the dust clouds? You know what I'm saying? As we saw the spiral, and like as it's going around our galaxy, I wonder if it was truly a reason for our sun to be brought into this universe. It's just crazy to think about it. But if you guys are really interested about this topic, I would recommend this book, Immanuel Velikovsky, 1950, Worlds and Collisions. A little controversial, but he actually explains about earlier ways that the universe was formed through the planets, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn, through the hymns of the ancients cultures, when it came to the Egyptians, the Persians, even to the Greeks and the Romans, into Buddhism. Like, all their hymns came from somewhere, how they talked about the stars and what they saw back then. Maybe there was a different formation path back in the day in antiquity, maybe 3000 BCE onward. Maybe was their skies a little bit different than ours now? Is everything set in stone? Was our skies looking this way now that it did back in the day of the ancients? I don't know. But let's talk about it though. But yeah, once again, I would really recommend this book, Immanuel Velikovsky, Worlds and Collisions. But yeah, so now, like I was saying earlier about the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy, I wanted to look it up a little bit more and see if there's some type of credibility when it comes to them knowing about this and seeing about the formation of the sun, because that really got me intrigued. And that's what happens with me when I hear something, you know what I mean? I just like want to dive deep in. I want to read as much as I can about stuff and research as much as possible. I tell you, I don't know, it's like when you do things and like, it's like a passion, it's like an emotional just drive. Like that's what it is for me when I get information. But I'm just rambling, guys. But yeah, so the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy, I wanted to show you something very interesting as we scroll all the way down here in the geometry and dynamics section. A simulation published in 2011 suggested that the Milky Way may have obtained its spiral structure as a result of repeated collisions with Sargent DSPH. Sargent now. Look at that. All these studies. Another study, which is the one that I was referring to the article, a 2020 study concluded that collisions between the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy and the Milky Way triggered major episodes of star formation in the latter, based on data taken from the Gaia project that was used in the prior article that I was just referencing from. So there's some studies to back this up, guys. And here it is. Here's the evidence right here. You can look it up yourself. It's Wikipedia. So yeah, there was an article. I really hope you guys liked it and the information that I presented. Once again, guys, take what I say, do your own research. I'm the few people, because there's a lot of people that do it, but there's a lot that don't. Do your own research. Don't just take something and then just regurgitate it to somebody else. Take the time, read. I can't stress this enough. Like, read something, sit down, articles. I know there's a bunch of news and that's going on in the world that's just buzzing by. It's hard to catch one article and stay with it. But truly, guys, take the time, research, and then you'll see things will come to the light. But once again, thank you for visiting my channel. I appreciate you guys all. I really do. Please like and subscribe. But other than that, stay safe, guys. Peace.